Good day everyone and welcome to Project Highrise. This is episode number 20 and we are here today at the metro station that we put in the basement of our building. Now, as we discussed in the last episode, we now have a new challenge, if you like, or a project that we're working towards. And that new project is going to be called the Great Reclutz, because I'm quite sure that as we go through this process, it's going to be amazing. So what we talked about in the last episode was dividing up our tower. Let's just go out here for a minute and have a look at everything. Dividing our tower into sections, so that we had a plan about what we were building instead of just randomly chucking things in the building and hoping for the best. So off camera I have run up the buzz so that we now have over 13,000 and we can do it's steel minus 50% construction costs for our new floor tiles, and we're going to go, I did say 55 in the last episode, but I had done some calculations and we actually need to go up to 56. Now, we are currently at 34, so we have, 22 more floors to go. And I also thought, well, you know what? We need to divide these up. So I basically wanted to go with 30% residence, 30% office, 20% retail, 20% restaurants, right? Okay, that's the basics. I wanted to put some lobbies in, and I also wanted to put some floors in for consultants. So, if I put 2 floors in for lobbies, which seems reasonable, and I put 4 more floors in for consultants, we're up to 6. You add 50 floors for the general stuff, and you end up with 56 floors. Now, I've kind of come up with a plan that goes something like this. And there is a mistake in these numbers somewhere by 1 floor. But you know what? By the time I got done working it out, I wasn't going to go back and redo it to find out where that 1 floor was. So we're going to use these floor numbers as guidelines, okay? Guidelines. So when our building is completed, what it will look like is this. The first 2 floors, including the ground floor, that's probably where one of the problems is right there. Well, we'll make it a 3-story lobby then. Yeah, 3-story lobby. First 2 floors, basically lobby and a couple of retail shops thrown in for good measure. Then floors 3 through 6 will be for building consultants. 7 through 14 will be for medical. 15 through 16 will be small offices. Now, why small offices? Small offices are not affected by noise and they are not affected by smells. So we can put the small offices, 2 floors of them, as buffers between different areas to help isolate out these problem things. Bear that in mind. Then we're going to have a mix of 10 floors from 17 to 26 of retail and restaurants. Now, why is it a mix? Because I'm trying to get why is it a mix? It's a mix because I'm trying to get the mix of traffic to, businesses correct. So if, for example, we get a really good restaurant, people like going to the restaurant, it will increase the traffic through any retail on the way there. That's why it's a mix. Then 2 small offices again for the buffering. Then a mix of large offices and small offices between floors 29 and 36, and then floors either 36 or 37 to the top of the building are basically going to be the residential areas. Now, is this going to work? I have no idea. This is what I think will work based on what I've seen in the game so far. But it's the plan, right? So we work to a plan. We've got something to do. And in fact, just before we start doing the something that we need to do, let me tell you that while we were off camera, apart from building up our buzz, and I also built up money because we're almost $300,000 in the bank now, I removed the lobby that we put here, because what happens is when you put the lobby here and you've got stuff over here that needs doing, nobody can get there because there's no floor, right? So obviously can't get there. So I fixed that up. I also added this guy down here, the file storage, because we ran out of file storage. And I think that as we go up, we are going to have to add floors because, and for very simple reason, we're going to run out of basement. That's really just it. We're going to run out of basement. And of course, we're not going to be able to go straight up to the 56 floors. We're going to have to stagger it as we move up. So we probably start down here near ground level, start working in there, and then as we go up, we'll move things around, trying to set up, you know, what we really want to do in the end. And also, it's worth remembering that there's stuff in here that we haven't even unlocked yet. Like that guy, we need to put art galleries in. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of moving, shifting. It's a great plan, but it won't survive first contact with the enemy. Who was it who said MacArthur? No. Famous general in American general in World War II. Planning is essential. Plans are useless. So there you go. That's what we're going to do. I'll find out who that was and bring us all up to date with that later. So we've got the buzz. So let's start doing some building. And we're going to go with It's a Steal. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start building and spend probably a lot of money doing this. Why won't... Now that's interesting, isn't it? What if we do that? Yep. Okay. I know you can't get there. Yeah, I know. Everybody knows you can't get there. Well, we'll put 2 in. I don't know how we're going to afford all of this, but we're going to afford all of this. Ooh, what's that? An upgraded elevator that does not need to start on the ground floor. That'd be interesting. I don't really think the building is wide enough, frankly. But it is what it is, I suppose. Be nice to have it wider so you could get more things in. So according to the plan, which I have drawn out in front of me, we're up to the 39th floor, which is actually the start of the residential. So we are actually towards the top of where we want to go. I wonder if we could just afford to do all these in one shot. Mind you, it'd probably slow everything else down. There you go. 22. We only get build for 50% construction cost for new floor tiles, elevators, stairwells, utility closets, like all modern skyscrapers, you blah 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 blah. Now this is going to run for 22 hours. Okay, so what we can build in 22 hours is what we get the benefit for. So let's just keep going with that for a minute. Now, the other thing I'd like to do is just start tidying up a bit while that's going on. And we need to, gosh, I can't even tell where I am in the floors anymore. here we have a couple of stores down here. Now we've got, these are retail. So we've got the wines, but, oh, was it, no, this guy's doing fine. They're making a profit. This guy is doing fine, but the employee is unhappy. So if you look at the employee, oh, well, that's not what she said last time. Okay, please tell me why you're unhappy. Anyway, one of the things she said the last time I looked, apparently she keeps changing her mind, was that she didn't like it because it was, she didn't like it because it was dirty. So I'm going to do what we always do and just move things around till we can get an improvement, and then fix things up by putting in a closet as well. So we're going to move you over to here, and then, now we don't have to, but I think we should do this just to keep things, and then we're going to put a closet in, because, now where is the closet? Is it a facility? Place a broom closet, reduce the accumulation of grime and disrepair on the floor when they're located. Yep, $50 a day. Well, it's worth the $50, I think, just to get it right. And the other thing I want to do is start working down here. Where can we put you? You're kind of like okay there, right? Yep. Start working down here, because we're going to need these guys to move out to get our lobby in. Not making a whole lot of money, is he? So let's relocate you as well. Where is the broom closet? How big is a broom closet? Oh, it's quite large actually. It is large. Okay. What about you? How are you doing? Yeah. I think we're going to move you as well. Well, we're going to have to move everybody, frankly. Don't call me frankly. Wow, you did really well, but unfortunately we're rejigging the whole area, guys, and well, this is actually an interesting thing, because this is very real world. I need to get my pot plant out of there. You know, you can have a great business and it can all be going really well for you, but if the landlord decides he wants to do something else with that property, then you're at his mercy. Now, of course, landlords don't always make good decisions. Some of their decisions end up bad, but at the end of the day, they're looking to maximise either their profit or get something that they want. And you, being the tenant, are not necessarily the top of their priority list. So in that respect, this is a very real representation of the real world. You being the landlord of the Grumpy Tower, you can basically do whatever you like with your tenants and their leases. Yeah, which is the bane, actually, of the small business. Big guys who rent large chunks of real estate tend to have more clout, and that's why they also get a bigger discount. They get a big discount because they sign long-term leases, and they're the ones that basically stabilise the building, whereas everybody else, literally the smaller guys, they're the ones that provide the profit. Maybe we should have a landlord's conference 101 running running this on running it on a YouTube channel. What a concept. Now I wonder, now where have we got movers? Have we got movers? How many movers have we got? Maintenance. No, you're not a maintenance guy. Where are the movers? Janitors. We got lots of janitors. Maintenance. Where are the movers? Actually, I'll tell you what, the easiest way to find out a mover is to go, are you a mover? Nope. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Hobbies? No, no. Building staff. Ah, there we go. A mover's office. Okay, what's it? Ah, that's what you look like. Oh, there you go. Got two of them. Wonder if we should put another one in. That would help move things around. Yeah, we might as well. We'll get more guys. Now, the other thing we can do, because we've got a lot of influence coming in, is we can have a look at here. We can do all sorts of things here. We've got tons of influence. A public plaza, at least 5 tiles. What the heck does a public plaza look like? Oh, that's interesting. All right, we've got a little bit of a thing to research there. Infrastructure. Plaza. Floor spaces. Sky bridge. Multiple towers. I didn't build towers. Plaza. Where would you find a plaza? Would that be seating, cabinets, indoor plants, lighting, rooftop? Surely you don't have plazas in there. No, couldn't be. Construct offices for building and so on. Services. Plaza? Nope. Fascinating. Where would you find a plaza? Must be in here, surely. Building staff? No. Trash? Definitely not. Doors? No. Facilities? No. Transit? No. Lobbies? No. Build tall, build... Where? Okay, how do you build a plaza? Common areas. A communal living space. Is that a plaza? You would think that it was very specific though, wasn't it? Wallpapers? No. Seating? No. Cabinets? No. Plants? Lighting? Rooftop? Railing? Railing? Trellis? Tree planter? Seasonal? Whoa, look at you. Pass? Plaza? Politics? Oh, aesthetics. Politics. Operations. Building manager. Right. Okay, we need to go back and have a look. Plaza. Unlock trees and plaza decorations. Prerequisite for zoning changes. Needs a public plaza area. Really? Public transport, height limits. Done that. Plaza. Optimize maintenance. Needs a public plaza area at least 5 tiles. Public plaza area. Unlocks trees and plaza decorations. Okay, hold on. Trees and plaza decorations. Wonder if we can put that in here. Operations, trees and plaza decorations. Doesn't sound like it's those, does it? And it can't be rooftop because it's basically rooftop. Infrastructure. Facilities. All these. Any of these are plaza? Elegantly polished stone blocks. Well, why don't we go with these? Elegantly polished stone blocks. Chick walls. No, I don't like that. Elegantly polished stone blocks seems like the way forward to me. Is that going to create a plaza? How many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just to be on the safe side. Plaza. Outdoor art. Really? Okay. Okay, hold on. A single hedge planter. But you can't put it anywhere. Build durable outdoor concrete paving tiles. Have I got to do that first? Okay, hold on. We are getting nowhere in a hurry. Needs a consultant upgrade. Plaza decoration can only be placed in unoccupied space. Must be placed inside lot boundaries. What? Lot boundaries. Ah, you're kidding me. Oh, what? All right, hold on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add floor pieces that extend beyond the supporting floor below. can't extend floor here. But only up to 4 tiles. I can't build a plaza. Oh no. Seriously? And it's got to be 5 tiles wide. Hold on. Prestige. At least 5 tiles. Oh, right, okay. No, that's okay, I've got it. I've got it. 1, 2, 3. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. No, it's not there. It's there. Oh my word. This is major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there you go. That's insane. A single hedge planter. A double hedge planter. A triple hedge planter. Solitary. All right, well, what does it... Oh, I see. A single hedge planter. Well, obviously you don't go there, do you? Outdoor seating for 3. Outdoor seating for 2. Why not? This space is already occupied. Really? Oh, wow. Aren't you just special? Place a large leafy tree. Oh, I see. Well, all right. All right. Fine, if you're going to be like that. I do like large leafy trees, though. There you go, large leafy tree. I feel somehow vindicated that I've put a plaza in. It seems almost surreal. All right, okay. Very strange, though. Very strange. Okay, so, well, I mean, what's the point? What is the point? I have to put lobby in there as well. And that's useless space now. Actually, I wonder if I could just get rid of those. Apparently I can. Okay. So that means that what we could put there would be a 2 lobby. Floor under construction. Right, okay, well, I have to wait now because it won't be able to complete it if I put it in. But the other thing I can put in is the retail space for luxury goods store. No. 2-story floor, and I can put it right there and get some stuff going on. And the other thing I can do is, no, I think it's in here actually. Broom closet. Build a supply room to 3 broom closets. So we're going to put a broom closet in here and just make sure everything's tidy. And then we're going to move this guy back to there. And this guy back to here. Yeah, just like that. Okay. That should help matters, I think. Now, what would we like in here? Fancy grocery, fashion boutique. Prestige, they're all prestige. Department store. 780. Right. What about the fashion boutiques? C&Q or Romano? Romano, let's put Romano in there. Okay. And we've got 2 hours left on our build up here. So how are we doing? Oh, we've got a reasonable way, but we're nowhere near finished, unfortunately. But we are 32 minutes into the episode, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to call it right there with our brand new plaza on the left-hand side here, and a bit of dodgy construction there in the supporting of large buildings. We've got some new retail coming in, and we have hopefully cleaned up this area down here near the metro. So that's not a bad start to our great reclutz. So thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode of Project Highrise, and I'll look forward to seeing you at the Gig channel again very soon. Until then, please stay well everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.